Hi guys, and welcome to another episode of Transport Fever 2, where you join me on Series 3, our UK series, and episode number 41. Right, we today are going to go all the way back to Southampton. We are. I have no idea where this route's going to go. We are going to pick a new route from here. We'll make it red. It can go from wherever it likes, don't care. It's going to need to be a full load. It's going to be fuel. We will put it on an unlimited weight. And then we are going da 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 da. I have no idea where this is going to go. Into here. Which I need to come in on a different platform. Now I don't know if I can get it in on a different platform. No, it will actually not get to any of those. That's great. Why won't it get to any of those? Right, we're going to have to make our route really clever somehow. You should be able to go through the station there. And out that way. And if you can, that will go up through. You see, I got an idea of where we're going to bring it. Right. So, Forley. I don't mind it being number 2. Because it'll come out here. And it'll go around there. Da, da, da. You go through the middle there. I want you to go through the middle. Actually, it should be one way. So should those, wherever they were at Southampton, be one way as well. Right, hang on. Think. Think. Hello? I don't know why they just disappeared because I made them one way. They should have done. Never noticed that. Do that before. Right, we're going up through here. Da, 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 da. Uh-oh. Trains. That could be interesting in a minute. There should be Southampton there. Yeah, that's that line. Right, that's fine. So that one wants to go to there. Victoria wants to go to there. We're at Basingstoke, which is kind of good. It's kind of good, but I want to go that way now. So this needs to go over to there. Because I want to go up that route and come in this way into here so that I can get on one of those other lines. So I think we're going to have to change this a little bit. I really don't want it doing that. I don't like that at all. Can I not just get rid of that bit? I'd rather it come... like that, so that whatever was going that way will work. And then, ha! All of a sudden, that now works, because that'll go up there, look. Up through there. Really don't want it to go like that. But I don't think I've got much choice unless I can bring it this way. Which I should be able to. Oh. No, that should go that way. Why won't that go that way? Right, if you're coming up there... Ah, that'd be why. That doesn't go through there. Yeah, we'll get rid of those. They're dead ends. I thought that went through then. I thought, oh yeah. At first I looked at it and I went, no, that doesn't go through there. And then I saw them coming up there and then I thought, oh yeah, it does. But of course it doesn't. It ends there. Don't be so silly. Right. Now the awkward thing there... And I might be able to fix this. That's better. I just got to get him coming down that one now. Which I should be able to do. Like that. So they don't, that's quite cool like that, because they don't stop on the green or the black line where the trains are stopped. They will bypass it. I like that. Now I think we probably want to add in a signal over here somewhere. And we've got one there. So then he goes up the normal line here. Okay, there's a little bit of a thing here, but I ain't got much choice there. Probably be the same up here because we won't have a pass through, which that's now on the wrong lane. But nothing is stopping there, I don't think. Yes, they are. Paddington Circular. Okay, well, that's just going to have to happen. That yellow and that blue line really doesn't want to be on that line anyway. It wants to be on this one and then cut across somewhere. Oh well, they're not. Yeah, they can go through there. That's good because that's the bypass. So again, I'm going to make sure that goes through there. And then that's going to come into here, which is this one. And we're going to put him into platform 1, and it's going to throw an error because we need to get our train over to there. Don't you love it when the game decides it's going to have something slightly different to what it should do? No, it should go up that lane, but it decides it's going to go through the switch point. And it shouldn't do that. It should go to there like that. That looks way better. Right. This is the London fuel import, because we're going to have to dispatch it from there. That's now going to be a red line. And we're going to make that as long as possible with as fast as possible train. Have I got it on pause? I've got it on pause. Sorry, guys. That's because I was doing stuff. Right. We're going to buy a vehicle. Going to be steam. We've got new trains. We have got the PLM 220, which is a very futuristic. Big C is a pioneer of aerodynamics. It does 37, but these guys do 45. And have a lot of tractor force. Just quicker. I feel that Midland one comes up too early in the game. And obviously these are mods, but I get that. Oh, these only do 40. And they only do 31. These do all cargo. I don't really want to do that just to get the extra 5 miles an hour out of them. I'd rather make them go slow. I want this to be a really long train. It's good so far. Mediocre. I'm going to give it a ridiculous amount of whack. Oh, what have I done? Didn't mess that up, did I? No, we're good. I somehow clicked off of it. Right, excellent. 320 metres. It's going to be a huge train. It's only 12 million quid. Oh, he's just gone up there. I did set that up, didn't I, to be weight, yes. Who wants a really long ride all the way up there with a dual train, 220 fuel? I think we've got to ride it. I don't care if it takes 20 minutes. I don't know which side I'm going to ride on. I feel like that. We'll be able to see everything then. Here we go. So the wagons are going to slow us down, but the double train and the extra 5 mile an hour is going to make it accelerate that little tiny bit quicker up to speed. Apart from the bends. Southampton to London on a train via Basingstoke and a few other places. Here we go. We got to have this ride along that. Up we go, through Southampton, straight through. No waiting, we're up to 29 mile an hour around that bend. I think we're going to dedicate this train to my patrons. All you patrons that have pledged money, past, present and future, this is your train. This is it. Ding 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 ding. 30 mile an hour we're doing. Got a few bends through Southampton, you see. Oh, look at that go back there. A bit grubby, guys. Have a wash. I'll try and waiting. I can only imagine what this was like in the 1800s. I'm glad I didn't live in the 1800s, don't get me wrong, but like there were some good things, like the steam trains. The steamships and stuff. I can just remember before we had the Itchen Bridge that I mentioned in one of my other videos, which is a bridge that goes over the Itchen, goes over the River Itchen. Before we had that, we had what was known as a floating bridge, which was basically this little car thing, platform. It was basically like a raft, almost, you can consider it, with like sort of little rooms on each side of it, on the left and right sides of it. They used to go across the river back and forward. Used to be able to take like 10, 15 cars or whatever. I can barely remember that because like I can't remember when was the Itchen Bridge built. Uh, 1977, so I was only 7 years old when it was built. Cost £12.1 million to build Itchen Bridge. And it replaced Woolston Floating Bridge. There you go. You can Google that, Woolston Floating Bridge. Oh, look, there's pictures of it on the web. That was created in 1837. We need those in game. I'm just saying, urban, there's another thing, floating bridges. But they're still used in the world today, believe it or not, in some places. Up in Scotland they use them, in fact. Here we go, going through Winchester now. We're up to speed. Yeah, in Scotland they have floating bridges, because I've used one to go over to the Isle of Bute in a little ferry. Straight up through the middle. They'll be looking and saying, look at that train there. out of it. Wow, that's wow long. There's actually 4 patrons driving this, look. 4 of you. That's quite a good view, that. I like that. Yeah, I wonder... yeah, it was a cable ferry, basically. Opened in 23rd of November 1836, a little bit before my time, until June 1997. It was taken out of service after the Itchen Bridge was opened. So originally it had 1 ferry, and then in 1881 it put a second one on because it couldn't keep up. In 1934 they were sold to Southampton Corporation. In 1972 diesel ferries operated side by side during the day with a single ferry late in the evening. There was a bus terminal at both hards. That's what the bit was where you link the ferry to the shore. That's what's called a hard. I wonder how much it cost. Well, 1934. Look, we're having a bit of history lesson here. This is stuff that I don't know. In 1934, Southampton City Council gained compulsory purchase powers and purchased it for £23,013. There you go. Wow, that's interesting. That's cool. I remember that. They should have kept that down there. They could have turned that in, like, if I was a pioneer entrepreneur type person back then, I would have bought one of those, bolted it to the shore and turned it into a restaurant, because that would have made, like, wickedness. But no, I don't know what happened to them. Probably got cut up. I suspect. Oh, they actually carried that many people. On the return trip, on the last one, when they closed it to the public, they carried 500 passengers. That's obviously foot passengers and no cars. You wouldn't have got one there otherwise. Sorry, I'm reading stuff as the train is churning along. Where are we? I have no idea. I think we're at Basingstoke and we're about to go left. Pretty sure we're at Basingstoke. We've had a good run. Yeah, pretty sure. Left turn. There we go. Oh, and we only lost 1 mile an hour there. That's not bad. Look at that. That was pretty good. I like that. We're still heading north. We'll have to wait for the train to go all the way back as well. Obviously we won't follow it back. We'll just let it do its own thing. But we'll go back and see how much is there. I've no idea where we are now. In the middle of nowhere. It's a good old run though, isn't it? I'm just saying as well, Colonel, eat your heart out, right? In-cab view, 38 frames a second on OpenGL with, I think it was 650 mods on a Megalomaniac map. Quad channel memory for the win. Just saying, does out. And a 3080 and good i7 and a lot of RAM. It all adds up, and very fast SSDs. I think he was getting about 25 on OpenGL. I'd love to get the map from him and run it on my system. I might have to message him. I'd love to get that map and just test it and see what I get. There's the machines. We're going to be competing with the machines to get into London. We might have to wait here. Nope, we've got a green light. Now we should go over to the left here. Like left. So we should go left and then left again into the middle. There we go. Because the two central platforms here are being used. So the platform on the right and then the next one across. So 8 and 9 are being used. We should stop now because that machine's train should probably get right away unless we do. No, the machines one's first. There's a tools one as well. Oh no, we got a green light. We might be running parallel to it. There's the machines train up ahead. Oh, this is cool! I couldn't have timed this any better. Look at this. That's probably the Piccadilly Circular going around, maybe. Could be the Swindon train, though. Don't know. It's A train. Not A train, because we're in Transport Fever 2, because A train's another game. It's a Japanese one. I've had that on my wish list for a long time, wondering whether I should get it or not, but I don't speak Japanese. And I'm a little bit worried that like some of it might be beyond comprehension, and it's a very old game now. Machines are still ahead. He's got to come across in a minute. But it'd be interesting to see if he's got a signal his side and we haven't on ours, but we've gone past the previous signal, then he might have to wait for us, which would be excellent. But I bet you we haven't got it rigged like that, because we've both got to get on this line. This is great. This is like a little mini race. No, we gotta wait. Ah, that was good though. I enjoyed that. I was hoping we might catch him and overtake him, but I'd have to alter the signals. There's a lot of people waiting on that platform over there. Here we go. A little bit of a delay, but that's okay. This is a good run. I don't know how long we've been. Probably an hour, maybe 2. Slow down a bit there. That's going to be a little while pulling all those wagons out there. That's why we're getting 21, because they're all on the curve. Oh, he's going down still. Alright, we're past the curve. I think we're going to go over there somewhere. We might still have a little way to go. Have a look about there. Oh yeah, we've got to go through. This is Slough where we're at now because we've got the wall. We've still got quite a way. It's taking way longer than I thought. We've been gone at least 4 days. This could be awkward if we get stopped anywhere through here because it could block the roads. Quick, get across! Another one coming the other way, look. That's probably our machines ones. We can't have much further unless there's 2 of those ahead of us, and that's the one that we didn't see. Yeah, now this could be a problem because that is going to leave those gates locked while we wait for whatever to clear. Excellent. Excellent. Something ahead. If we're here a long time, I might have to alter some track up ahead somehow. Now, I've also got a sneaky suspicion that you guys would probably, on a journey like this, want me to do a siding somewhere where he pulls over to an invisible station and have a water tower just to take on some more water. I mean, that would be pretty good. I don't know if I'm going to do that. I'll probably forget by next week. This is waiting a long time. Now the question is, have we got a problem? Is it an actual error, or are we just waiting? Let's put it on triple speed a minute. I think we might have a problem. Okay, right. Where are you actually going? You're going in that one. So we could... Have we got no lights going up that side? We're waiting for this guy. We got a light there and a light there. Let's have a clearing one. Now I haven't, like, I was going to put these in, but the reason I didn't is purely because we've got to replace them all at some point anyway. There we go. And now I've lost the sound. Oh, there we go. It cleared. There's a lot of people there as well. We might have to have a look at some of these passenger lines. making good headway now. I am going to speed it up a bit, I think, into speed 2, just because we're running out of time, and I still want to put the trucks on, and I still want to check Southampton. But it does look great. And we're stopped again. There we go. But those horses didn't get out of the way. I wish there was a little bit of logic in there. The game's plays a bit dumb when those things are there. Because it should say, right, it's green to go, change the gates, are the roads clear? No, wait. And just wait that little bit longer before it clears. Just wants a little bit more coding. And I know that might create more lag for people and stuff, but like... I mean, what I am asking from the game is a lot anyway, but like, I'd love to see these things improve over time. We're motoring it now, nearly there. All these trains going in and out are brilliant. Here we go, over onto the other line. So we're clear of the passengers. Here's the other machines train. That's the one we were following, so we're nearly there now. There's one of our food trucks, so that line's working. Nearly there. Well, our truck lines should be over on the left, just up ahead. Here's our station here. Well, that took longer than what I thought. Let's jump out of there. We'll have to worry about that later. That is a long train. Right, number one. Let's nip back to Southampton and check to see 62. That's great. So now we've got to say our fuel has to get down to Clapham. Now, I don't think I can make that train... Oh, I might be able to make that train longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 160, 200. $86. We can make that train longer. So we can now add in... 1, 2... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That kind of puts them in the middle. We will have to manage that line because oh, what was it? Food, wasn't it? It's food and fuel. I'm not going to have that train wait. Oh, actually, have we got what we got that on? Full load Eddie. Right, so as long as it's got food, it will go. That's fine. Oh, I've got some fuel wagons in there as well. Wait, where'd the other two go? There's 4 there. It's doing it there. Let's just turn them around. There you go. Up to the end, and then we want fuel trucks from here into wherever there. So let's have a look at where our fuel is required. Right in there, which that will cover some of it, but I don't really want to drop it in there. I really don't want to drop it there either, so I kind of want to drop it either there or there. If he's coming around here, he's going to be coming around there, then he can go back around that way. New line from there. There. This is Clapham fuel dispatch. Oh, he's gone a different way. I love it! That's perfect like that. I like that. One's going that way, one's going that way. Yeah, that do. That's just fine. You can tell this is now catching up, by the way. Oh, I can just do it like that. I could just put them on the other line. Where's our... Oh, there. All those. Paint them red. Put them on Clapham fuel dispatch. They look like little fire trucks. They're brilliant. That guy's on his way back. That's going to bring stacks into here at some point, which would be great. That's just dropped off. We're going to need more trucks on that line. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Bang. Right, I think that's going to be your lot, because I am friggin' starving hungry, because it's 7:30 at night. Let's just have a quick butcher's down here to see how we are doing. Not very good. So North Sea Oil, we will manage vehicles. We'll add another 2 there. Copy that. We're 11. Number 12. That can hold 220. We've already got 100 there. We'll see what he is when he gets back. But that's going to be your lot for today. To our new London fuel import train, which is somewhere in the middle of nowhere. Double train. Double trouble. Well, I think that's your lot. If you've liked this episode, hit that like button. Feel free to comment down below any tips, ideas or questions you got. Chuck them down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can. I will put all the usual links for Facebook, Twitter, Twitch and Patreon all in the description of the video. But most importantly, our train is somewhere. I've lost it. Where is our train? I don't know. Well, it went over a bridge. I know that much. I think this is where our tracks are going. Right, could be there. There it is. Found it. Right, there you go. Till the next time, it is goodbye from me to all of you with our Patreon Express. Until the next time. Bye bye for now.